I put these can lights in like all over the house so that way I could record better and have like better footage. And you could see it's better, but also I can't stand it when a house is like dark and gloomy. And so like that is so much better than this. Plus I've got this window right here that lets in a ton of daylight. So that helps quite a bit. Anyways, gotta go to my mom's, and then I've got a meeting at the church today. So I was just telling you guys this whole story and I wasn't even recording. I gotta get used to that. I don't know if this is normal for a lot of people that use this camera, but so this is the Osmo Pocket 3, and I think the biggest problem that I'm seeing, like, it's not a problem, it's just I feel like even when I'm not really using the camera, because I'm not using it that often, it's like I have this extra battery part. I think I could take it off and the recording won't stop. This extra battery part, like I just now saw it and it said that it was at 0%. It says remaining battery level of battery handle 0%, and it's because it's constantly charging the Osmo Pocket 3, and so it's not I feel like it's constantly depleting that extra battery. So I wonder what my battery life would be like if I didn't have the extra battery. I feel like that'd be a lot, I don't know, it's almost like a necessity, like the creator combo. If you're going to use this to daily vlog or anything like that, it's almost like a necessity to have this battery handle. But I really don't know how long the battery lasts without the battery handle, because I haven't used it with that. Right now the battery percentage is at 77%, and I didn't know, but you can do that by, you'll see a little battery up in the top right corner, and you could tap on the battery and it will show you what the battery level is at. And so that's kind of cool that I get to see that. So 77%. I haven't charged the actual Osmo Pocket 3 yet, and maybe that's a reason that the battery is depleting so quickly. I haven't charged the Osmo Pocket 3 yet. I've only charged the handle battery, or battery handle is what they're calling it. I've only charged that. And so each time I've plugged that back into the Osmo Pocket 3, and it's been charging the Osmo Pocket 3 back up to its normal range. So that makes sense. That's probably why my battery handle is getting depleted so quickly. Because of that. Yeah, because I've never actually charged the Osmo Pocket 3 and had both of them at 100%. So I'm wondering what that would actually look like. Like, what would that look like if they were both 100%, and then how long would that last? So right now I'm at my church, and I'm just this is where I work, here at the church. I've got my little stool here, and I've got like this podium deal that I set the creator combo with the tripod. I set that on there, and that's one thing I love about this, is that it's so easy to move around. Like, I can literally pick this thing up and fold the legs down, and then now I've got this as a selfie stick, if you will, and I can see myself on here. And then if anytime I want to sit down and just record this way, I can do that as well. So yeah, so far I'm really liking this camera. I love this camera, actually, and I love the microphone. You know, it's funny, is I've been recording this whole time with it off, so hopefully I'll have to go back and check. Hopefully you could hear me okay outside. One thing I wanted to do today, I saw a couple people doing this, and what they did was they're listing their favorite YouTubers, and not just like favorite YouTubers with like millions of subscribers. What it was is, and man, this is awesome. Like, What it was is their favorite YouTubers that were around 1,000 or under subscribers. And there's this like whole wave of YouTubers right now that are like under 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I thought these were my sunglasses. Under 1,000 subscribers that are like putting out some really good content. The reason it's good is not because they have the best like transitions and all this like hyped up flashy stuff. It's because it's just genuine. And it's like when they talk, they're talking to you. And so I really am challenged by that, because I really hope that the same thing, that I'm doing the same thing. I really do hope that like when I'm talking, I'm not just talking to the camera, I'm not just thinking out loud, I'm actually talking to people. And I think that's authentic and that builds relationship. I come from an app called Flip. Flip, if you're not sure or if you haven't heard of it, man, I love the community on Flip. Flip is an awesome app. I've earned like $16,000 from that app. It's not a shameless plug. It's just that I came from that app thinking like, why can't other social medias be like this? Because TikTok's not like that. It's like totally different app. Flip is just like really cool. And in fact, if you want, I'll leave a link down below. If you guys want to follow me on Flip, you can join Flip. It's a shopping social commerce platform. You can buy products on there, get paid for views. It's actually one of the highest paid in the industry. And I'm going to get to my list, promise. But I just have to say this is the highest paid in the industry. So it's $15 to $30 per 1,000 views. Like that's unheard of, right? I've earned $16,000 on that app so far. I think about 14 of which I've transferred to my bank account. They do favor new creators. So the first 30 days you have a higher payment likely outcome. Anyways, so you guys that are authentic and creative, you can go on there, create content. You get paid for clips and flips. Clips are any kind of video throughout the day, mini vlogs or whatever you want to create. And flips are product reviews. So you can do product reviews on there as well, but you also get paid for views. And so I've got another video where I talk about that, and I'll share that with you guys here in the description as well, and I'll put a card up here. But anyways, enough about that. It's authentic community. That's one thing I love about Flip. And so it's weird, I went on Flip thinking like, why can't YouTube be more like this? And so I started doing some research on the Osmo Pocket 3, and I came across some people that I really enjoy watching also. And I don't know if it's just people that like the Osmo Pocket 3, or if for some reason God is just like, follow these people, they're awesome. And whatever reason, I'll take it. Because I did find 4 people that I really enjoy. And I'm gonna go through that list right now, but I also have them tagged down below, and I will have their profiles linked down below so you can go check them out for yourselves. I would highly encourage that. Watch their videos, awesome people. And even if you guys don't tag me as being one of your favorites, that is totally okay. I just wanted to let you know that you guys encourage me. So, first one is Luis Hermosillo, okay? Man. You inspired me to buy the Osmo Pocket 3. I've been commenting on your videos, and I really do appreciate what you have been putting out. You're just like when you're walking through your neighborhood, man, I can literally feel like I'm just standing there taking a walk with you, and we're just enjoying conversation. And so that's really encouraging. And in fact, the fact that you're like a professional photographer and you're like, let's keep it simple and straightforward. And not getting too technical. I mean, you do get technical at times, which is fine. Like people need to know the technicalities of things, and some people like that. But you also kind of like dull it down. Like I'm not a professional photographer, videographer, or nothing. I just like to talk to people and create community and build community. And I love, serving people and helping out where I can. So that's kind of how I fit in. I'm a youth pastor. I work at a church, and I serve in a community here, and I love serving and helping people. And so, I like connection and fostering connections with people. That is my strong suit. That's what I love. And I love connecting with people that like to do the same thing. And I can see that in you. In fact, I see that in everybody on this list. But Luis, thank you, brother. Thank you for your dedication to your channel. And I believe this next person that I'm going to talk about is absolutely right about you. I think that you are going to blow up and see some pretty good growth here this year because your personality, you're just relatable, man. So thank you, Luis. I appreciate you. This next person who brought Luis up also is Chris. And I think Chris is in Canada. I'm not exactly sure where in Canada, but Chris is in Canada. And so his channel is Chris Meets Chris. And man, this guy, at first I saw his video kind of surface and I'm like, who's this guy with this vintage looking video? And it's not really vintage, it's just, but who's this guy like with this mustache, like walking around talking? And at first I was just like, I don't know if I want like another talking head. Like I just didn't know what this guy was gonna talk about. But then his videos kept popping up. And I was like, all right. So I pulled up his video and I had just been thinking about something like this thing right here. I was literally driving around in my car like, what can I use this for other than storing this wide angle magnetic lens here and then storing the Osmo Pocket 3, which if I store the Osmo Pocket 3 in here, the creator combo, it sticks out this long and it's this big old thing. And then he showed me a trick, a hack to fix that. And man, I love it. And I thought it was great. And then I realized how down to earth Chris is. I started watching more of his videos. The fact that he said he really likes to connect with other dads and, you know, just sharing his life with people on the channel and seeing that he's able to connect with other like-minded people just really drew me into you, man. So Chris, I appreciate you, brother. I love what you're doing. Thank you for the videos that you're continuing to put out. I will continue to watch your videos. And I just think that we have a lot in common as far as, you know, I'm a dad. I have 2 boys. They're 12, or wow, no, they're not. One is 15, the other one is 18, turning 18 on the 17th of April, actually. And so he's graduating high school this year, and I've got another that's 15, like I said, that will be going into his sophomore year of high school. So 2 teenage boys, and it has been a journey. And so sometimes we need people who are parents, fathers, husbands, people like that to encourage us and keep us going. And so that is cool. Chris, I'm not sure, man. I'm just wondering, like, I'm not sure if you're a Christian or not. And if you're not, like I said, it's okay. It's just that me being a Christian, like I'm drawn to you still as far as being a source of encouragement. But as a Christian and a believer, there are, like Luis is, he talks about going to church often, and it's just cool to find community. Like I said, I love fostering community. So if you're not, that's totally cool. But as Christians and believers, as humans, you know, we need people to encourage us. So I hope that this is encouraging you to you, Chris. I don't know, maybe it's not, but I hope it is, man. I hope it is. Just keep doing what you're doing. The next one, Andre. His name's Andre, and this is Andre Walsh. I'll link him down below too. He's a truck driver. And oh, Chris, wait. But I've got your website up here. I don't know, is this yours? Is this your coffee company? I remember you said you had to, on one of your videos, that you were heading in to take care of a couple orders. And so I was just wondering, and if it is, do you ship to the United States? Do you ship to California? I wanted to try it out. Anyways, I want to support you if I can, man. Okay, back to Andre. Andre Walsh, he's a truck driver, and awesome, man. He talks about he also goes to church, and he talks about his relationships with his friends and family and stuff, and a girlfriend who drew on his really cool hat, and his journey with his trainees and stuff along his travels. And he's a foodie. One really cool thing is, I think he's from Jamaica, and he likes food a lot, and he talks about the different food spots that he hits along the way on his over-the-road hauling and trucking. And so I think he's trying to maybe get a job in locally around his area, which is good for him, but kind of unfortunate for me. I don't get to see all the cool, good food spots, but that's okay. That's okay. I totally respect that. You got to do what you got to do, man. Andre, I'm thankful for you, brother. You guys should check him out. Traveling foodie, truck driver, really cool dude. And at first I thought this like Jamaican accent was kind of like fake, It is Jamaica, right? I requested to follow you on Instagram, by the way. So yes, Jamaican. I see the flag up here next to your profile picture. And so super cool. Love the accent. Love all the talk about different foods that you eat. And just watching, getting to see into your life is awesome. And also an Osmo Pocket 3 owner and user, so that's really cool. You also encouraged me to buy it by me watching your videos. So thank you, and I appreciate you. Okay, so here's the problem is most people are doing 5, that's 10. Most people are doing 5 people. And to be honest, I'll look through the list of the rest of you guys that you guys have put out. But I'll go through those people as well. So I'm sure I'll have 5 to 10 here in the near future. But right now, this is who I'm watching. At the time that I found your video, Chris, it encouraged me to make one. And so the 4th person I've got is Steven, and I just found this guy. Like literally just started watching him last night, and I went through all of his videos. I think he's fairly new at this, but he is like a nurse at his name's Steven Madsen, and he is like a skilled nurse or something, an RNA, CNA, or going to school for it as well. And so he's like talking about his journey in that, but he also works at an assisted living facility and takes care of patients and clients there. I believe he's also a believer, Christian, and he like follows his, he kind of like talks about the youth ministry stuff that they're involved in. It seems like maybe your wife and yourself are involved in youth ministry, is what it sounds like. And your brother works with you. That's really cool. You mentioned that you might be moving, and maybe I glazed over that on another video, but I didn't catch where you were moving to. But I can relate to you with moving away from your brother. My brother lives in Henderson, Nevada, and so we didn't get to see each other that long. He moved away a long time ago, and so there was a long split between us, but now he travels here a lot, and we're actually gonna go camping together pretty soon. And so that's really cool, getting to spend some time with my brother. The older that I get, I'm 41 now, the older that I get, the more I realize the time with my brother is super important. Not just for me, but for him as well. So I'm thankful that I get to spend time with my brother. And yeah, and I watch you guys, you know, we were watching your anime and getting to work together. I got to work with my brother, short story, with my brother in Santa Barbara for quite a while. Together, and we were in the hotel together all week, on the job site together all week, back when I worked in construction. And that was back when I was drinking alcohol. I don't drink anymore, I used to, but we would share some beers together and have funny conversations and laugh and joke. We still have funny conversations and laugh and joke, just not around alcohol anymore. Yeah, so man, these are 4 people. I'm gonna list them down below. And I just think that finding like-minded people is so important here on YouTube, especially coming from a place like Flip where I realize the importance of it, and finding that community was like super important. So one more thing I'm gonna throw out there. Nobody has to join. It's just a complete toss of the coin. I do have, with me and my friend Chris and Chrissy, we have a community called 300 Monthly. And it's a school community, and right now it's only $5 a month. Like I said, you don't have to join. But what it is a community of like-minded creators, and we're helping each other out, like on YouTube, Flip, Amazon. We're getting people off from their TikToks, wow, that sounds weird, TikTok accounts, and getting them into the Amazon influencer program. We're actually coming out with a training for that to help people start like monetizing some of their content. And so I see a lot of like smaller creators starting to come up, and like I don't see a lot of affiliate links and descriptions and stuff, and I'm like, well, maybe that's where I can kind of help, is like maybe some of these guys, if you guys are interested, any of the 4 that I've mentioned, or anybody watching this, if you guys are interested, like we can show you how to do that and start to monetize your channel. I have a YouTube channel called LLC Launchpad that currently makes me anywhere from $150 to $450, sometimes $600 a month. And it's just at 1,000 subscribers, but I barely make any videos. And in fact, that's like off of 1 video where I'm able to make that each month. And it's pretty cool. You can monetize without being monetized on YouTube and start to enjoy some of those earnings a little early on. Anyways, if not, no big deal. I still am going to follow you guys on your journeys, and I hope that you would maybe do the same if I'm interesting enough. So thank you guys. Thank you for the encouragement, and I'll catch you on the next videos.